we're going to be doing some more fixing today. Just get everything ready. Some of this stuff's going to be going on. I'm going to give you a tiny wipe. A tiny wipe. There we go, that's better. That is better. So I hope people are doing well. Yeah, I'm going to get chatting with about this, even though there is nobody watching at the moment, but I'm sure people will start to watch soon. And after all, it's whatever day of the week it is. It's today, isn't it? This, my friends, have you seen one of these before? I'm sure if you're into crawlers, you know what one of these is. This is the SCX24. This is one of your entry-level 1/24 crawlers, so it's sort of in between micro and mini, and it's 1/24 scale, put it that way. But there is a good old league of this kind of stuff. People do love a little SCX24. Now, I was given this one, believe it or not. I was actually privileged enough to be given this one by Gavin. So once again, thanks Gavin. This is absolutely awesome gift. And you can see it's been well used. We use this one quite a lot with the children whenever they want to play, because these are just pretty much, I'm not going to say indestructible because they're not indestructible, but they can take a good old beating. The body shell's really good for taking some whacks. I've seen this one get stood on before, poor thing. But yeah, it's still survived. Obviously, body clips, we've got body clips, they come on and off. And underneath, this is what you get, really. So you get a 2S lipo. This one is I think it's a 30C. I can't remember what size. 350 milliwatt. There it is. It says it right there in front of me. 350 milliwatt. So that's a really slim motor, which is really good, I suppose, for the centre of gravity and all of that stuff. It's nice and flat, so it brings the roll point down, I suppose. Yeah, it's a nice easy battery anyway. 2S, you can charge it on one of them little 2S LiPo USB jobbers, which is quite good. Nice on-off switch there. This thing is still going. This is the original motor, as you can see. Caution, hot. That's the original motor, and that's sort of like an N20 motor, which is almost the same size as what's in the Orlando Hunters, the tiny little 1/35 things. But I want to change this out, and I didn't actually think about this, right? I bought this quite some time ago, and it's a brushless setup for a crawler, and I wanted it for a 1/28 scale Land Rover, but this won't fit on the 1/28 scale Land Rover because it needs a gearbox to go through. And it was only this morning that I thought about this, and then I thought about this, and I was like, well, I wonder if this can go in there, because if this can go in there, then this will be another absolutely epic crawler to take to SST, Southern Scale Trail, this weekend. So this build's quite a rush build, I suppose, because I want to get this done for this weekend, and I've still got a hell of a lot of packing to do as well. But this is what you get inside the box. Look at that. This is absolutely, does look nice. There we go. So yeah, you've got your tiny little ESC there. Pull that out without yanking on a cable. And this is a 2S ESC. You can see all the information on the side there. It's apparently a fan. Does that say fan? 32, 25 amp. And it's got a 5 volt 1 amp Beck on it, and it runs on a 2S LiPo. So yeah, and it's by I don't know how you pronounce that. It looks like they're trying to say fly you EACE. I don't know what EACE is, but yeah, not unless U is how they're spelling like you. Yeah, E. So yeah, that's who they are, man. Fly you EACE. It's common known, very well known brand, as you can see. made in the place where everything's made, the place of dreams, which is really good. We do have a standard pH 2.0 connector there, and what have we got on here? We've got bullet connectors, 3 bullet connectors, which goes to your motor. Look at this motor. This motor is quite nice, in all fairness. Look at that. Try and get it to focus. It won't focus on anything apart from my hands. There you go. So it's a 1224 4,500 kV fly free, as it's once again well known brand. Very big in China, and it comes with all of the connectors as well that I'm going to need. So I would presume that this one's going to go in there, isn't it? Let's face it, that's going to pop in there. And then if I want to run different batteries, what battery is that in there? That's got the same connector. Amazing. It's got the same connector. Anyway, I'll tell you what, before we start doing all of this stuff, I don't know if many people have seen, I'm sure everyone's seen these go, but let's do a quick little comparison, beginning of video, and then we can do a end of video comparison. So yes, on its slowest mode, we're going to go its slowest mode, so we are on low speed, and I'm going to go as literally as slow as I can. This is what crawling's all about, right? It's how slow you can make it crawl. See, that's sort of, it's very jerky, very coggy, very coggy. I bet if I put anything in front of it, it's just gonna stop it, isn't it, at that speed? Wee. Whoa, you're going all drunk on me. There we go. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, she did climb up, but it's all or nothing. It's kind of, it's not a nice slow descent, is it? That smash. There's no real slow control on that. So hopefully with the power of brushless, we can certainly improve on this, because it's kind of like I'm having to pull it all the way to get it up and over, otherwise it just stalls. The motor just stalls. It just stalls, and then yeah, it's good. It does the trick. It does the trick, but sometimes the trick is not quite good enough. We want the most epic of crawling abilities. So I'm going to now turn this off. Or should we do a speed run on the bench? This is going to destroy it. Full speed ahead. High speed. That's as fast as it goes. High speed. Oh, and then it got stuck on something. High speed. Full speed ahead. There you go. So yes, anyway, I'm not going to destroy it anymore, or my bench, because I'm just smashing into everything. Let's turn this off. Turn this off. So because I'm going to change the system to this brushless system, I'm going to need to change the controller. And the controller, I'm going to be using the good old Radio Master MT12, along with this. This is a Radio Master ER6G. So this is a 6-channel, I believe it was, but hopefully not going to need all 6 channels. But it's just a nice, small, tiny receiver. Check this out. There you go, nice and tiny, real lightweight. Looks pretty good. and if I really wanted to, there's a bit on the back there where I can connect from that to my battery voltage, and then I will get telemetry, so it will tell me when my battery voltage is low. So if I want to do that, I can plug all that lot in and do a whole bunch of bibbidi bobbidi booping, and yeah, amazing controller stuff. So I'm going to use that for sure. So anywho, I think it's time to get tearing this down. So we're going to start off with, obviously, take the battery out to isolate it. There we go. And I think, I mean, I've never worked on this thing. I say I was given this, and it's already been upgraded knuckles. Look, a bit of brass on there and a bit of brass on the back as well. That's pretty good. Nice to see that it's had some work on it. Right, so I think, looking at this, I reckon first things first, battery tray's got to come out. That is the first thing. So let's get unscrewing that. So we've got one here. I'm going to put these in the lid. One there. Flip it around. There's one on this side. Now I'm risking doing this live because this isn't really my sort of my forte. Normally I'm doing the tiny little Orlando Hunters, so in a way this is like huge. It's a big build for me, big build. That comes off nice and easy, and then that gives me a bit more access. In fact, I can unplug that motor there, and I reckon we can just undo underneath. Oh yes, these two, if you can see, 1 and 2, and that should, in theory, release the gearbox. It's not really a gearbox, is it? But the motor mount, motor plate. And the other thing I actually kind of like about these SCX24s is all the screws are the same size. So you ain't really got to worry about muddling them all up, which is quite good indeed. They thought about that. So them two come out, and then now it all feels a bit wobbly. I can just pop that up. Nice and easy. So now I would say it's going to be these two to take off this cover. Yeah. Oh, these are longer screws. That's a note. There you go. Me saying, the thing I like is that all the screws are the same size, apart from these ones that are different. That's something to bear in mind, isn't it? Have I taken the wrong ones off? Or have I? I have. Silly fool. I don't think I need to take those off. Or do I? I don't think I do. Or do I? Or do I? No, it's this cover that I want off. This cover. So I actually want that one and that one off. So I didn't need to unscrew these longer screws. They can go back in. I reckon they can go back in, because if I don't put them in now, I'll forget where they went. And then there'll be a bit kerfuffle. I'm sure they can go back in, yeah. Oh, it doesn't want to though. So I'm not really normally doing the SCX stuff this on 24th. So all of this is certainly new to me. Never seen inside of one of these gearboxes really. But surely it can't be any different. Can't be any different to all the other cars, he says. Okay. Them two. Look, them two to take that cover off. Of course. And back to the same size screws. The way I like it. Alright, let's have a little look. Alright, so we will have to, I reckon, take off this particular drive shaft. Hey Miles, how you doing? Miles, 1, 2, 3. I know it is, but yeah. How we doing? It is good to be back, man. It's good to be back. You have been non-stop over on your channel, I must say. I watch it very, very often. Alright, let's see if that fits. Oh, yes. And then I'm going to take this gear off. Put it down there. And then, what we got? We're going in. You do need to get your Orlando's sorted and get some footage. Oh, I'm well up for doing something. Are you going to SST, dude? I can't remember if you said that you was going or not. Whatever Orlando's you need sorted, dude. You know I can do it. I can do it. Look at this. So that's off. Goodbye. Goodbye. 88T. And we're going to be fitting this. Oh, just read that comment. Oh, which way around do I need this to be facing? I'd say upwards. Right there, I reckon. Should be good there. Should be good there. And we've got to change the screws. The ones that come with a packet. They're very shy screws. Oh, not only are they shy, but they look non-magnetic. And they are non-magnetic screws. I suppose, in a way, they probably have to be, don't they? They don't have to be, but it would help with magnets flying around everywhere. Well, this is quite a struggle to get it on. Alright, let's put it through the hole first. And then lower it down. Oh, tapping it. These particular holes are not the best. Not the best. Mate, I've got one Orlando 6x6 that I could potentially do you. If you really want a 6x6 Orlando, I have one. Patrick, need an extra hand to hold the moulder mount. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. There we go. I'm kind of reading stuff, so I'm not really paying attention to what my hands are doing, as you can quite clearly see. Quite clearly see. Get that in the hole. Get that in the hole. Yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It went in, but in the wrong hole. That hole is very big. That hole is very big. The screw is very, very small. No, why are we not using tweezers? Eh? That down, that down. I'm not using tweezers because I have apparently lost them. No, I have found them. Oh, tweezers do sometimes help. The screw is bigger than the hole. The hole is bigger than the screw in a weird way. I know it's going to have to be meshed out and that. But... oh, come on out. This is a fiddly bit. Oh, why is it every time I think it's good, it's not good? Now it's good. Yes, finally. Hey, finally. My goodness, that was a proper pickle. I need to do one up, like, not too hard, because I need to get this on and mesh it. Okay. It feels not too bad there, actually. That feels all right there. Look at that. Wouldn't be too bad. So I can now tighten these up. Thank you. It finally went. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was right on the border of it being a bit too big of a hole. It's just on there, and it's good. It feels good. That feels lovely. So now that's done, we can go back to putting stuff back together, I guess. This can go back on. Is there anything else, anywhere else that does need to go back on? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so I don't even need them screws anymore. The brushless one in my Orlando's and my SCX24 are so much better. They are so much better. You get so much more control on the brushless. Even the teeny tiny brushless ones nowadays, it's absolutely amazing, really. The control that you get. I'm going to kind of claw hand it. There we go. Where's the other hole gone? Lost the hole. Lost the hole. What am I doing? Oh, that's... okay. Okay. By putting this motor on means, you see that, normally the screw would sit in there, I guess. But the screw does not fit. Can I get it in there? No, that's, I mean, it's only a cover, isn't it, let's be honest. It's only a cover. I'm sure, you know, if it was important, it would have a screw on it. But it's not going to have a screw on it. And that's one of the only downsides sometimes when it is that you do upgrades of things. I mean, could I rotate it? Ooh, I could potentially. If I took it apart, I bet that would mean dealing with them screws again. Oh no. I think that's all right, isn't it? It's only a cover. It's a dust cover. Come on. Don't even barely move. It's fine. Why not use your new radio link? It's a smaller receiver. I did think of that, and I did get it out actually to use the radio link. But then I thought to myself, I want to have ELRS on this one, so I can go really long. I want to see how far. It's going to be one of the challenges when this is all brushless. How far can I get it to drive? And to do that, I need the ELRS. But yeah, I've got another plan for that little receiver because it's so small. I want to put that one into an Orlando. No one else has got a clue what we're talking about there. Talking about receivers. Someone messaged something. Is the motor upside down? Well, it's not upside down as such, because if I put it the other way, if you think about it, when it goes in the car, bosh, it'll be in there like that, and I need it to have the cable, so the cables come up and over and fit into the bosh. And if I rotate them, then they're going to be no. So no, the motor is not upside down. I don't think so. It's just one of the things. I could rotate it halfway. I can do a half rotate, or a quarter turn, sorry. A quarter turn. But then it means you've got to sit there and watch me struggle again. We could. You're going to make me do it. Ah, okay. Should I do it? Oh, fine. Yes. Do a half quarter turn And then, I think it'll be fine. I think it's fine. Absolutely fine. I like it. So that's good. We're going to now try and take off the old ESC. So we've got to remove the plugs with a servo. And I don't know, is this stuck on? I reckon that's got to be a sticky pad, isn't it? I hope it's a sticky pad, because if it's not a sticky pad. How the hell is that on there? That is really hardcore. Oh my goodness me, what have I got? Could go dangerous. It's a ruler. I'm sorry, you can't see a thing. If I slip and cut my finger off, you guys ain't gonna see it. That's not fair, is it? Sure you'd want to see it. Oh, that was a nice slide there. A bit of ASMR there. Look, listen. pulling. Ooh, stuck. I've got my ruler stuck now. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Gotta love a bit of that. Right, let's pull this off. Oh, pull it off. Dirty, man. That is really gonna bug me. That is gonna bug me. I don't even have any sticky stuff remover. Or do I? Sticky stuff remover. Whoa, put stuff everywhere. Oh, it's horrible. Don't you hate these little stickies? There was no finger loss, you are correct, Patrick. You are true. Let's try this. We could still do it though. I mean, I've still got the sharp implements right here. I just want it to be a bit cleaner. Looks like I'm scraping a bogey off now. Aye, the day is early. Well, it's probably not. I don't actually know what the time is, but I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. It is very much a long day. Long day. Right, that'll do. Can't be too fussy. So now I've got the excuse. If you see any bogies on my fingers, it's not actually bogies. It's sticky bits. Right, let us get whacking some stuff back on, I guess. Let's go with the drive shaft. That can go back on now. And what was that? That was one of these, isn't it? That's on. I'm going to need to put that now. I've got to. Oh, this back bit's going to be really annoying by the end of this, I reckon. I've now got to feed the drive shafts in and keep them in phase. So I need. Which way would it be? It would be that way. One more. Ow, I hit myself on the head. But we're good. Rear drive shaft is, ow, in the correct place. Nom 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 nom. Stop it. Bloody thing. It's trying to eat me. Front drive shaft. Here we go. Let's get this in. This one's smaller, so it's way more fiddly, I reckon this is going to be. I mean, love fiddly, don't we? We love fiddly. Right. Keep it in phase. I cannot. So I'm going in with the tweezers. And top to bottom. There we go with this one. Top to bottom. No, side to side. So I know what I'm talking about. I think, possibly. Oh yes. And that then fits in somehow. There's a positive noise then. Is it that way? Is it that way? Am I doing it right? Oh. There. There. Yes, there. Alright, so. Hey. Oh no, look, the drive shaft has fallen out. Glad I noticed that just then. Oh. That would have been that would have been annoying, wouldn't it? Not that it isn't annoying, because it really is annoying. Oh, steady on. Steady on, mate. There we go. Stay on. Stay in, stay on. Done. Right, okay. Ooh, ooh, that was a bit intense just for a few seconds. Screw one in there. Right, I think that is mounted. That is mounted. Look at that, fits in there so nicely. Look at that. I hope this does perform well enough to be a crawler. I don't know. I ordered it on a whim. And I think I got it off AliExpress. So I don't know. Sometimes you get good things, sometimes you get bad things from AliExpress, don't you? Plug in this. Right, so now I reckon I can plug this all into this. I've already gone ahead and created a model on my controller, which is quite good. Yeah, so I might do the soldering thing another time. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't need to know what the battery voltage is right now, do I? Let's go for this will be channel 1, I believe, on this. In this particular situation, this will be channel 1. Normally, I like to set it that it's channel 1 does steering and channel 2 does the other thing. But not today, not today. It's one of the joys of using a more modern controller that you can choose and select your own channels. Oh, this is quite a long lot of cables, isn't it? Look at all of this. What am I going to do with all of this? Gee whiz. I reckon cable ties will be necessary. Definitely. So that'll be going on there. I think what I need to do now is pick up whatever I just dropped, because I just dropped something and I don't know what it was. It was that. It was that. Okay. Okay. So what I can do now is let's get this battery tray on. That's what we need to do. Get the battery tray. Glad it kind of fits. Is it gonna fit? Yeah. I'm glad the motor fits. As I said, it was one of them. I've just had that motor sitting there for quite some time, wanting it for another project, and then all of a sudden, this dusty old car, dirty old dusty car, it's been neglected for many years now, in fact. So it will be quite nice to give it a new lease of life and a bit more of a performing vehicle. Wow, this is my very much rock crawling, performing brushless vehicle. Does anyone else in the chat have an SCX24? Or anything that looked similar, you know, that you could potentially use this thing on? I'm hoping that it's going to be a really slow control motor, but it could well be like a rocket. I don't know. With the correct gear ratio, I guess that might help. Time will only but tell. Right, what I need to actually do is I've not checked my voltage. Not checked the voltage. Don't know how many volts I have. That says that is dead. Oh no, I put it in the wrong ones, didn't I? Oh, 7%. That says that is dead. Okay, pretty much dead, that one. I have one of these batteries, and we had a adapter. An adapter. Don't like all of this connectors and stuff, so I will definitely be resoldering some of this stuff. Make it a bit more pretty. Right, let us get some of this stuff sorted up like this. Some of this stuff over like that. With one of these things. Does that fit in there? Doesn't really fit. I mean, it'll go, but it doesn't really fit. Right, if I put that perhaps there, and that on there, a whole bunch of that there. So that's maxed out, really. Okay. Oh, and then plug it in. Bang! Magic smoke. Many more cable ties will be required to make this a pretty build. That'll stay there, that'll stay there, that'll stay there for a moment, won't it? Right, let us power some... Oh, that's been on the whole time. No, it ain't. Good. Right, let's turn on the radio master. So I've already connected and made a SCX24 profile. So hopefully it should just be a case of turn it on, and it should all work. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Well, that was fancy, wasn't it? Does it do that every time I plug it in? That was quite an ordeal. Sounds like a really old computer. I like it. I wonder if I plug too far away. I was going to say plug the lights in, but I'll sort the lightage out in the future. Should we have a look, see if this fits on? Is that going to fit on? Is it going to fit in? Anything going to fit in? Something is in the way. Something's in the way. I reckon it's possibly that battery. It is quite definitely the battery. No, possibly, because it's sitting a little bit too high. And again, it's probably all of that lot on the top of the battery, isn't it? Let's be honest. If we move all that forward, it will possibly still not fit. So let's move that right forward. Wiring. Not very nice looking. I just want to see if this thing works. Okay. Just have a check. Nothing's rubbing. Yeah. No Wurzel rubbage. Don't want none of that, do we? Let's just put a body clip in for now. Right. We can see motors. We can see motors. Do we have steering? We do have steering. Is it correct or is it wrong? Turn right and it turns left. Turn left and it turns right. Okay, so that's the first thing we've got to sort out, which ain't an issue. Oh, and wow, that's some. That's such a strange sound right there. I think it needs some bedding in. I reckon this is going to be an absolute insane crazy crawler. Shall we see what it do? So once again, this is everything's backwards. It's not forwards. I could just flip over the wires, but I think what I'll just do is page over onto this thing's just changing some things. Okay, fair dues, fair dinkum dues. I was just trying to do some bits and bobs on the controller, but you know something, I think I'm not even going to bother. I will just leave that until we're not live streaming. I'm trying to get back to 100 now. Hey. Hey. Why does it sound so crazy though? Do you reckon that's I reckon that's a bit cogging, isn't it? It just sounds a bit mad. But look how slow this goes. Ooh. It's got some serious crawlability. yeah, I reckon what I need to do... Oh no, my battery's gone low on my controller. That's not good, is it? Typical. I think I need to sort out the cogging is all. So that's just going to be a case of just move over the motor a bit and go from there, because that's the only thing that's... There's nothing rubbing. We ain't got nothing rubbing, man. Let's have a little look just in case I'm being silly. I think it's just needs a little bit of cogging, isn't it? I mean, that motor is absolutely flying, isn't it? Gee whiz, look how quick that goes. Nice and slowly. And that, if I'm crawling at that speed, look how slow that wheel's turning. That is just ridiculously slow. But yeah, let's go quicker. Whoa. And the wheels ain't spinning too quick, like they're not going absolutely mental or nothing. I mean, it will. It'll shift, but it's more for me. I wanted it more for the crawlability. Look how slow this thing goes, look. Look at how slow that thing crawls. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's one thing done, I guess. I'm going to turn this off because I've got transmitter battery low being shouted at me constantly. Transmitter battery low. There we go. So, yes, it has worked. It has worked. It's on there. All right, and just a little bit of grease in there probably on the gears, just to mesh the gears in a bit nicer. But yeah, that was a nice simple-ish build. I just need to either to get this battery in. I don't think I'm going to use that battery, in all fairness. I think what I'm tempted to do battery-wise, because this is the original one that came with it. All right, let me take this one out a second. So that's the original one that came with it, and you can see it's nice and thin and stuff, and that fits on there really easily, really nicely, like that, really nicely. But I have got other batteries that I'm toying with using, which will give me a wee bit more power for a wee bit more time, which is one of these, and it might fit. I don't know, it might fit because it fits in the slot, but will it fit under the hood? I don't know if it will. It kind of will. It kind of will at a push. At a wee push. Although I'm kind of just crushing things now. Let's move that to the side. That'll fit. That'll fit in there nicely. Look at that, that'll fit in there nicely. God, it's looking very pink underneath. How girly that's looking. Oh no. I'll have to cover that battery, put some black on it or something like that, you know, something more manly. Because you can't be having all this pink and purple stuff. Oh no. I don't mind the purple. Purple's all right. In fact, I like the purple. I like purple colour, just not pink batteries. But yeah, I think I'm going to use this battery. So if I'm going to use this battery, some of the things I'm going to need to do, number one, is sort these cables out. I'm thinking about cutting this off here, adding an XT30, which is one of these here. I could quickly solder one of them on. I think I might do that just because I've got loads of these batteries And I don't have many of these. I haven't got any of these batteries, in all fairness, especially with the little connector jobber on them. But I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. How's everybody's week going so far? That's a question I could ask. How is everybody's week going? All you have is a Mini Z 4x4. I've got a Mini Z. No, mine's not a 4x4, is it? Mine's the rally car one, rally car. But it is a 4x4. Not. It's a drifter, isn't it? My one. Duh. Mine's a drifter. It's a bit like me. Oh, look, that'll fit on there really nicely, actually. I think I can tidy that up. So we'll cut this cable right here, and we're going to put that thing on, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to get plugging in, turning on my soldering iron. Let's move all of the stuff that's going to get burnt. Normally I'd have made a proper video, you know. I'd have done put a bit of effort in, and well, saying a bit of it, I'm doing effort. This is effort, is it not? It's not effort. Are you not entertained? Someone must be entertained, because some people are watching. There are people watching. So that's good news, isn't it? I'm going to use a bit of this sticky tape, backy stick. Use one of them. Just 'cause I'm fed up of seeing this thing flopping around and stuff. I'm going to put that there. Well, that fits quite nicely on the bottom of that, doesn't it? It fits quite nicely on there. I'll put this there. I'm doing it as far over as I can as well, in a way. And hopefully, put the cables there, and the receiver can sit somewhere too. I don't know where the receiver can sit. Also there. Can it? It's annoying that this servo cable is so short. Look at that. Look how short that is, man. Otherwise I'd have had it that way round. Oh, I wonder if I could. I'd have preferred it that way round, because then stuff's not going to get stuff on it. Whereas if I have it this way round, it's just elements are going to be... never mind. I think we're going there with it. I think we're going to have to somehow. Do I cut that? Ooh. Decisions. I hate making these decisions. I think, therefore I am. Or do I just put all the cables there? Because it was quite nice to have all the cables there. And this could just sit upon the top. Just bosh in the hole. Like that. Just like that. It's got to be all... Yeah. Okay, so we can do that. I still didn't turn my soldering iron on. What a silly fool. I was waiting for my soldering iron to turn, get hot, and it's not going to do that, is it? It's not going to do that. Okay, so some of this. Ensuring we've got the correct one. Right, hopefully everyone can see stuff. And if you can't see stuff, then perhaps you didn't... Oh no, I've just realised something. Dun dun dun! I've just realised why we've got that noise. Da da da. Because I didn't put I didn't put that nut on, did I? I didn't put that nut on. Remember, that went on the flywheel. That went on the flywheel. So I'm going to have to do that in a bit. That is a pain in the butt. Or is it? Yes, it is. That's a major pain in the butt. But never mind. Let's just do this. Let's do this for now. I can't believe it. I thought it went too quick and too easy. It does explain what that noise is all about, though, doesn't it? It's that gear's moving forwards and backwards. It's not seated. So at least I've kind of worked out why it's making that horrible noise. Oh, there goes the warranty. There goes the warranty. Like it had any anyway from good old AliExpress. Right, we need to remember it's positive. Oh look, I've got it the other way around. It would be the other way around, wouldn't it? We're gonna take a bit of, bit of that stuff off there. Gonna dunk these cables now. A little bit of flux just to help things flow. And then I'm going to get my heat shrink stuff, tubey stuff, which is all over here somewhere. Hey, okay. It's got to be the same length, isn't it? I've got to do it. This heat shrink tubing got to be the same length as each other, otherwise it will look mad, wouldn't it? So, just to wind people up, what I should do is put the black one on the red one and the red one on the black one, just to, OCDs. People will be shouting at the screen and they, no! Let's see what someone else is saying there. Dark Scorpion was saying about you need some slider so you have more room to the cables, and out the battery forward. So basically put the battery forward, just turn the body around, man. Turn the body around. I've got plans for this. This isn't all the stuff that's going on this, but I've got to wait until I get something else before I can do my next step. But I need the battery at the back. I'm gonna have more weight on the front. Don't you worry about it. There is stuff in the post on its way that is going to make this hopefully an even better. Oh, I'm knocking you over. Make this an even better crawler. So this is why I'm doing battery at the back. Let's give this a clean. Just tinning these cables quickly. Bosh. Okay. And then poke that in there. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, proud solderer. Going with some fresh solder. This next one. Beautiful. Right, let's go. Tuck that in there. Alright then. Right, that's going to be good. My soldering iron's stuck now. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, it looks good enough, doesn't it? Looks shiny and whatnot, so that's good. Okay, so red on, shaboom. Black on, shaboom. And then we'll apply some heat. Flame on, Johnny. Like out of the factory. I reckon that is going to be good. Red to red, black to black, just so proof it is definitely that way round. Yes, I reckon that will fit quite nicely. Straight on there, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do I now? Now I'm gonna have to take everything apart anyway. Now I've done this, I'm gonna have to take it apart again to fit that thing, because if I don't do that, I am not going to have done it, and therefore it will not have been done, and this video will not have been a thing, because I didn't fix or build anything if I've not done it correctly. So yeah, I've only got to take that cover off though, in all fairness. Only need to remove the cover. How do I do that again? That was screw there, and there's the next screw. Oh, it's just that one screw. I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if I can do this without taking the whole thing apart. Just by removing that one. If I can get onto it though. That's the key. That's the key. Extendo driver. Oh, it went right the way through, look at that. Okay. Okay. Can I get it off without the tray? No. No is the answer that we all knew would be the answer. So can I do that? I'm going to turn that soldering iron off because I am feeling heat. I am feeling heat. And I nearly burnt myself. Right. So we've got to now unscrew this one. Sorry guys, I'm having to do this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. But it's all content, eh? Eh? I'm thinking, let's just remove these two, and it should be able to, in theory, pivot. 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 Hopefully. Let's see. Let us see. It does pivot, but no, let's just get it off. Get it off, man. Mucking about. It's 4 screws. So if I had one of them electric whizzy driver things, that would have been, probably wouldn't have fitted, but it might have been quicker. May well have been quicker. All right. That off. These two at the bottom off now. And then we are back to where we were. And this means then I've got to redo the drive shafts again and this and that. I might well upgrade all the the shocks and stuff eventually on this one, and I do keep looking at the axles and stuff going, it's the hobby, man, it's the hobby. One minute you've got a plastic toy, the next minute you've got something that's completely covered in custom and worth a considerable amount of money. Right, let us see if we can do this. Come off there. It's because I've partly removed it. See. See, that's not on there. Let's get it on there. How can I do this without? I reckon that drive shaft will pop out, and if it does, then I'm just going to say sod it. Yep, it popped out. Okay, so sod it. Make sure this nut's the right way around. It's a nylock. Tiny little nylock for me tiny little car. Where did I put that thing? There's the thing. And I bet you now it's not going to chatter. I hope it sounds better after all of that. All of this and some of that. I'm working in the darkness again. In the shadows. Do I do that now? Yes, okay, so, that's now back in. That's now back in. Now I need to get this cover, get the cover and back on. Oh, I popped it off. Look, cover's on. Alright. Screwdriver. Screw. Find the thing. Look at the thing. There it is. I do wonder if I can get that screw in that hole. Borrowed Dad's electric screwdriver. Don't think I'd even get that in there, would I? Joys of the electric screwdrivers, but I don't know. I'd have to take the back of this car off, I reckon. I'm going to see if I can screw this in. Don't know if it'll go. It might go actually. I'll move them wires. Oh, it's going to make people cringe out there. If I can get that past that wire. Yay. Probably not going to work now. It's probably not going to work now. Let's hope it does. I bloody hope it does. If it doesn't, I'm going to use Mr. Marshall McFly to sort that out. No, I'm not. He's the motor guy. He's the man with the plan, and he can rewind a motor as fast as a man can. It's Martian McFly. Don't know if he's watching. Are you watching, Martian? Just sang you a song. I should put it on iTunes. Which way around do I need things? I need things to be that way around. that even, or have I done it not even? That is even. That is good. I've done it correctly for a change. Things have been dealt with. Right, so. Yeah, I'm not rewinding that. Mate, you got to. I've just sung you a song. If this don't work, well then pray to the motor gods that I've not mucked it up by like sticking a screw right next to it then, Martian. Do that. Tell me that. Here we go. Not much longer now. Not long now. Still got a screw missing. Nice and finger tight. I didn't pull on it. I did. I sort of slipped it to the side like a pair of like a true electrician would. All right, here we go. Should we test it then? Should we test it? Oh, my battery's low, isn't it, on the remote? So it's going to be constantly battery low, battery low, battery low. And I've not even got a battery plugged in, so it can't be low. Right, that's in. That's on. Beep, beep, beep. Making noises, straightening up. All right. Things have connected now. It still is a little meh-ish if you go too quick on it, but look at that, so slow. I think it's just the noise of a nylon gear, really, isn't it? Let's not get stuff ruined. Very nice. Right, anyway, I keep on waffling on, don't I, and doing stuff. It's working, that is working. What are we saying now in the chat? So, transmitter battery is low. Right, let me stick this back on. Should we stick this back on? I should stick this back on, shouldn't I? Oh, has I not finished the car? I'll be quiet, transmitter. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Right, okay. So, I think we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Technologia. Technologia. Still don't think it sounds quite right, but there you go. There you go. It might bed in. It might. I don't know where all my screws went, but there you go once again. It is what it is. Some of them's better than none, right? There should be another screw. Oh, there's two there. That's good. I thought I'd lost some. I thought I'd lost a screw. I had not. Quite a strong magnet on this thing. It lifted up the whole tray. There we go. I think we are pretty much there. Pretty much there. Now it's just a great might of the cable tie, I reckon. Tidy things up. It is a shame that I can't plug the lights straight in. And I might be able to, but any channel, I don't care. As long as it's in them two. Yeah. It might work. I wonder if that will come on. Well, not without a battery, it won't, will it? All the lights pop. They're bright. It has light. It has some light. I think if I can move that over a tiny bit more. Make way for the receiver. Yeah-ish. There-ish, like that. Receiver is there-ish, like that. Carblays. You can wrap the carblay all around itself there. Look at that. Oh, that's looking neater, isn't it? It's looking a wee bit neater. Right. Some of that. And then, oh, I reckon cable tie time. Cable tie time. See if I've got one. Oh, I've got a long one here. That's a good one, isn't it? It's the only one I have. Let's hope it does not go through anything unnecessary. It might not. I think if I go down to, I can't see. I can't rightly see. Hopefully, I can go through a hole. An invisible hole. Getting a bit tight there. Okay. I'm thinking through the same hole on the other side. Come on, get through there. Get through the hole. I think I'm going to bend. Sometimes you got to bend the tip a little. Just the tip. Oh yeah, there you go. Better. Does look tidy, doesn't it? Look at that. That's so much more neater. Neater already. I think it's time to zip that up. And hope everything will fit underneath the hood. Nice. Is that not neater than it was earlier, eh? think that will be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Look at that. Bit neater. A bit neater. We keep getting chomped on the bloody back of the hand by that thing. Let's just 100% confirm everything fits. That will be naturally the other way round. And turn that off. That there. Foldy. Keep it off the top, because otherwise, remember what happened last time? Lid wouldn't shut. I think we're there. It's balance cable, man. Tuck it in. Get the tuck out of here. There we go. Yes. Get these bad boys. They can be flipping and flopping around somewhere. Don't know where, but they'll just be hanging out, won't they? Cables. Gee, can't be important. Right, antennae. I mean, are they antennae for such a vehicle? Is it antennae like an animal? Or is it just a pair of antennas? Antennae. Antennae. I don't know. Not a clue. Right, does everything fit underneath the hood? Yes, it kind of does. That's good. They fit, that shuts. Mate, we've done it. We've done it. We've made a vehicle. We have made a vehicle vehicle-ish. So it still works. We've made a vehicle still work. A working vehicle that now works more unlike it did. Yes. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Because it's now better, possibly. Betterer. Gooderer. It's a lot gooderer. Put these bits on, because if I don't put these bits on, I will forget where they were. So I've now got another little crawler to take to SST. That's I forgot to cut the cable tie. I'm gonna do that. Where's the snippers? So I cut the cable rather than the cable tie. Boom, and there goes the aerial. Oh no. What's up, my guy? Rughead RC, how we doing, man? Hopefully you caught most of the show, most of the upgrading of this bad boy. It is now brushless. I wonder if you can, if you knew where the switch was, you'd be able to just finger it in. But I don't actually know where the switch was. It was in between the cable, wasn't it? But yeah, it's good. It is good. I like it. Feels a lot more. I don't know. Just feel different for some weird reason. It just feels different. I think it's because I've got the big battery in the back now, as well. Wouldn't say more front end weight, but then we got the brass knuckles on there and the wheel weighted things, hub weights, not wheel weights, are they? Hub weights. It needs a clean. Needs a clean. But it's another one done, I reckon. Another one that we can say we've had a little fiddle with a SCX24 and made a standard one unstandard. So I've now got one of them spare. I've got one of them spare. I've got the motor now spare as well, one of them, and some of that, and one of them as well. It's all spare. It's all spare, mate. It's all good in the hood. So that can now go into, well, to the box of lipos, go over in this thing here. But yeah, more stuff to do, more stuff within the future, which is all good. Right, guys, I'm going to end this now because we've done enough stuff. We've done enough waffling. It's probably very late and I'm quite hungry now. I'm going to make myself some food. But yes. Anyway, guys, I will speak to you in the future when you're all older. Hopefully. I will see you then. Right. Take care, guys.